Pokemon Horizons episode 28. Yeah, last week's episode. Yeah, it was the episode where Dot got tricked again. Then they made curry, which I liked. So I don't know, I had fun with that episode. Rewatching it, it was a bit slow the first like 6-7 minutes. But then after that, I thought the episode was pretty good. When they actually, I guess, got out of the ship and got rid of the whole Roy part of the episode, when it focused more on Liko, Dot, and making the curries. I liked it. I wonder if they're gonna figure out that, all these sightings we've seen, or we've gotten online, have all been, fake. It's the explorers. Maybe this will be the last episode in Galar. Because if I remember correctly, they are gonna go meet an antique shop owner that Diana recommended. Like those whatever it is you guys are looking for is old. He's an antique shop owner. Maybe he knows something. And now comments. There's one comment from episode 27. That is by Duplin. New Age Pokemon, where everyone has a Rotom phone and the bad guys use Twitter to misinform our heroes. P.S. Dot is adorable. Yes, Dot is adorable. And I really like Dot when she has her hair up. Oh, Dot, you should have your hair up more. But maybe that's why I like it so much, because it's very rare. So who knows? If she had it up more, maybe it would be less special. I don't know. I like how Dot looks. I like her freckles. But yeah, I think Sun and Moon, the damage that Sun and Moon did to the Pokemon universe is way too big. Rotom, I guess, is the most common of of all Pokemon. I liked it more when it was just, it was just a special thing. It's just the Rotom Pokedex was very special to like an individual or something. But now it is, then Journeys, I guess, made it even worse. Actually, it's Journey's fault. Now it's like super common. It's way too common. Like, do you need to have a Rotom in the phone for it to talk? No. Or are you gonna be like, Ash's Pokedex back in the day in Kanto, it was actually a Rotom. Like, no. But it doesn't bother me that much, to be fair. But it is a thing that I don't like. Let's start the episode. Alright. Okay, so we're getting it pretty quick. They should be like, my grandma told us this. Okay. I actually thought her just talking about where we are in the story would be the entire pre-opening. All right, good job for Coco and Sprigatito, making sure Terapagos doesn't kill itself. Amazing intro. Too bad the male voice is pretty bad, but everything else perfect. I don't think this is the... Come on, Freed, step in. At least you caught it, Liko. So we have an awakening. Oh my god. Rotom phones exist at 20,000. And oh my god, and we just bitched about Rotom phones, Duplin and I. And they showed that. Are they fucking with us? Obviously, it's fake. Like, sure. I still think it's bullshitting. Oh, maybe not. And you would die. Yeah, at least Liko know. Did she vouch for this guy? Or did she vouch for someone else and this guy is just an intelligent swindler? No, don't do that. Obviously, he's gonna take those things. Please, Freed. I'm sure you caught it. Oh no. Mibrim caught something. Good job, Mibrim. No, Fukoko. Your stomachs are gonna make you lose the ball. Hatena, jump out and run after him. That's gonna force them. Alright. Should have asked your grandma what his name was. What was the name? Oh, he threw in a fungus. That's what they're called. I know Among Us. And where is Fungus? I mean, you have a pretty cool team. A bunch of like steel types. Is he part of that group? Chairman Rose's group? I remember them all having steel types. We're so sorry, Hatena, we didn't listen to what you said. Like, yes, I forewarn. That's one of my abilities, I think. I don't think so. I think they're trying to set up that he's part of the or like he's dealing with the explorers. Maybe he isn't part of the explorers. He's like dealing with them. But I don't know. I don't think so. Do you need to say my Rotom phone? Just say call my phone. It's not like people say like, call my Android phone or call my iPhone. No, call my phone. There he is. Oh wait, it's not him. I mean, that tricked me for a second. Then I was like, wait a minute. He has this whole luggage with him. So it's obviously not him. Alright, then I mean, he's sending all his Pokemon. Give what up? He should be like, you know what? No, let's wait for like someone else to come here. Well, at least you were what's called. Oh, oh God, strong old man. Like Charizard. Oh, and those other poor stands. Oh yeah. Keep going, Charizard. Be like, all right, that's up to Freed. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna have to. Oh no. That's so stupid. Should have been. I know Charizard. You go after him, and we'll fix this. Oh, okay, now he's sending Pikachu. Maybe he's sending Pikachu after. Maybe like, you know what? Charizard probably can do even more damage when he's flying around. So, and that would just cost us more. Yeah, it's not just a Lampent. So, it might mean that you guys now have to use your 4 Pokemon. You have to use Sprigatito and Hatena in a battle. And Roy has to use his Wattrel and his Fuecoco. Please, use your other Pokemon as well. Quick attack. I know it's not gonna hit the ghost type that has the Pokeball, but you might be able to use quick attack to maybe grab the ball. Oh no. Like, oh no, that's not them, Fuecoco. You dummy. Maybe you should also split up. I know that's a bit dangerous. Okay, well, they all decided to stand together. Okay. Alright. Okay, that was funny. They got a genuine laugh out of it for me. Them all just standing together, be like, wait a minute. So it seems like that Bronzong, maybe it has heat proof and not levitate, while the Bronzor has levitate and not heat proof. Good job. No thanks. Okay, I thought you were gonna jump and then you're gonna fly, and then everything is gonna break down again. I mean, I will say this episode so far is pretty like, to me, it's like a 5. I mean, it has gotten some like laughs for me. But I think the whole chasing sequence has gone on for a little bit too long. Okay, there we go. We're getting some battles. So, Honedge and the Bronzong. Are you gonna use both your Pokemon? Please use fucking Wattrel, Roy! You're battling 2 people. I know you have a fire type, and you're super effective, but there's still 2 versus 1, and you have 2 Pokemon. This is a perfect time. Oh, good. Good combo move right there. Well, that's what you get for only using 1 Pokemon, Roy. That is 100% your fault. Alright? For being an absolute awful trainer. And I don't mean awful in just battling, I mean awful as, you know, there are the things about training. being a Pokemon trainer is not just about battling. It's about sharing the love for your Pokemon. It's like Roy doesn't give a fuck about his Wartroll. Fuck you, Roy. Like, that makes me so angry. Come on. And I hate this as well. Just using Leaf Edge over and over and over again. You see, he has good Pokemon. He has trained his Pokemon well. That old man is a good Pokemon trainer because look at this. He has trained his Pokemon to work together as a team. Come on. Okay, nice. At least good job taking the initiative, Hatena. Alright, so that is actually good on Hatena. Not on you, Liko. But for Hatena. Oh. A thief attack. Alright, and then kaboom. Oh, okay, no. I thought maybe you would hit him and then take the item. Okay, his name is Teppen. I mean, I don't think he is Teppen. I think he just rolled with it. He's just rolling with it. Use your other Pokemon! Ghost type, but understandable. Alright, I mean, okay, you can use Ally Switch, that's pretty cool. I mean, maybe he's thinking, well, you know what? I'm gonna use Ally Switch because I don't want you to use Quick Attack and then get close to the item. Even though it's not gonna damage Lampent, I don't want you to actually get close. Finally! Finally, Roy! Way too late. Good job, Wartroll. You see how easy it is when you use more than one of your Pokemon, Roy? I mean, I will say I quite like this battle, mostly for the way that guy is battling. I think the evil guy and this and just his fungus is just. He's intelligent. It used that bottle thing. Well, okay, he lost one of his Pokemon are asleep, and you have 3 Pokemon asleep. I kind of wish Hatena would come in here instead of. I don't like this. Like, oh, Captain Pikachu saved the day again. No, it should have been Liko and Roy, by using all of their Pokemon, should have won this. I don't like this. That, yeah, Freed saved the day. With Captain Pikachu. So stupid. I don't, man. Okay, it actually is Teppen. Okay, so they actually knew each other. I mean, Diana, it seems like you don't have the best. She's like, alright, we're gonna roast you, bitch. Well, it does seem like, Diana, you don't have the best track record when it comes to friends. This guy The butler guy of the explorers. What? Okay, I guess that's what it does. I don't know. I don't know much about the Bronzong and Bronzor family. Uh, Basically, she's talking to you, Liko. The thing is that, man, yeah, this episode, it was like maybe a 5 or 6 out of 9. It ended up being like a 4 out of 9. I think Teppan, the way he was battling, yeah, and the way that, his Pokemon are basically the thing that's saving this episode for me. And some of the genuine laughs that this episode got from me. It was mostly just, again, from Teppan's Pokemon. And also like there at the end with the Diana being like, alright, let's kill you. Flamethrower or Fire Fang. 大好きです。Alright. And you have a good team, you have a good Pokemon, well trained. They're like, no. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna end up being. Is there any important character in the game that is a Pokeball? Is it gonna be one of these guys that dresses up as a Pokeball? Are they gonna do something like that? Because I know those guys were in Galar. I hope it isn't actually someone in the Explorers. I hope it's just some Pokeball enthusiast who's kind of just, what? I'll pay top poke for rare Pokeballs. And I don't even remember what the question was. And I'm not really that interested in what the question is, to be fair. That was that episode. This is not an episode I would add to my Pokemon Horizons playlist. If we would have gotten a 4 versus 4, his 4 Pokemon versus, or maybe like his 5 Pokemon versus Roy and Liko and their 4 Pokemon, I would have liked it. Maybe you can throw in Diana's Arcanine there at the end, so it becomes like a 5 versus 5 maybe. And then just keep Freed out of this. That the person who ended up saving them this time maybe was Diana instead. Because I really don't like in the way they lost and the fact that they're not using any of the Pokemon. I mean, it makes me so like upset. Especially since we had that episode where you promise your Watrol, you're gonna join the song, you're gonna be part of the team. But Roy being Roy, he obviously lies all the time. And he only cares about himself and Fuecoco. So it's kind of like, man, imagine being any Pokemon of Roy's that isn't Fuecoco. It must be a horrible thing. And I feel bad for Watrol. That's just how I feel. And Roy shouldn't be allowed to have more Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for Tengen and the way he battled with, Ally Switch, using Rain Dance to block certain things, and his Pokemon working together like Bronzong blocking the leaf edges, you have a cool team that work together. If it wasn't for that, man, this episode would have been horrific in my mind. And also, other than the two moments where I thought was very funny when they were in like the museum part and his Pokemon were all hiding together. And I think there was another part. I remember laughing at something else, but I don't remember what it was. I'm a bit afraid by how long we're spending in Galar. I'm like, oh god, please don't become like journeys where you don't spend any time in the region, that you should basically be in. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna get maybe 2 more episodes in Galar, it seems. A minimum. Maybe they'll actually meet the Pokeball enthusiast next episode. And then probably they're gonna meet something else, and then they decide, let's go back to Paldea. I still think that is what they're gonna do. Yeah, I don't know, like after this episode, I'm a bit like, kind of wish it was better. It had the puzzle pieces to be a good episode, but I don't know, some things were extended too much, like this chase sequence was too long, and then the actual battles themselves just made me very angry at our main characters. Yeah,